It's your favorite village girl, Dr. Ndouvhada. And today with me at the Doctor's Corner podcast, I have the beautiful, the gorgeous Dr. Sunshine. She's a medical doctor. She's a GP and she has a clinic, a wellness clinic. Dr. Sunshine, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you, Dr. Dakalo.
Yes, I'm so happy to have you here. And before I say anything, before we go deep into the conversation and we just continue the conversation we had, can you please introduce yourself to the people so that they can get to know you and what you do and what you're about?
Okay. I'm Dr. Sunshine. Sunshine being a name I was given when I got married in a closer tradition.
Okay.
So we get to be given names. So my mother-in-law gave me that name and I took it and ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, my name is Putuma Yolisa Mbewana.
Okay, so you are Dr. Mbewana.
Yes. I'm presently at Intercare Mall at 55 as a family doctor.
Okay.
Yes, please. You may come visit me anytime. I started a wellness clinic in 2018. I don't know if I should delve into how I got to understand what wellness
we will
means.
dive into it. We will go into it. And today, I just want us to dwell more on what you've been doing since 2018, which is wellness. Because most of us, I think wellness is just about pimples and losing weight and going to the gym. We tie your waist with your waist trainer. So I just want you to explain what is wellness and when did you start this journey of wellness?
Okay. Wellness is, for me, it's as a medical doctor who thought that the only way to treat people was to write scripts and medication. In a way, I fell into being on the other side, where I found out that, look, when a person comes with a headache to you, we don't just prescribe Panado and go in. But as we would do, as we normally do as doctors, it's what we prescribe and go. We have to delve deeper because now we have to do what is called preventative medicine. What could be the cause of that? Because people could be walking around looking like they're perfect, but they're emotionally damaged. They are grieving. They are going through divorce. They're going through so much, which could be the cause of that headache. And you would help a person better than prescribing by saying, okay, we need to go. Do you exercise? Do you do these things that will feed the person holistically? Do you go to church? And all of those things. Wellness is about all of you, from the head to the toe, inside and outside. How you look outside does not necessarily mean that you are perfect and everything is going okay. So sometimes how you feel inside can go out and show how you are inside. So we want it to be holistically whole. Wellness is about you in every aspect: the mental, the physical, the body, and the mind, and the soul.
Because I'm a medical doctor myself, and the only medicine I know is I'm a doctor. You come complain, I solve your problem. If I can solve it, well, it's normal. You can move on. So it's amazing that you, as a medical doctor, you are treating patients as a whole. Right? So one would ask, why didn't you follow the mainstream? Why are you doing the mainstream? Now we know that you're doing the mainstream as a family doctor and you also have a wellness clinic. How did that come about? How did you see, okay, there's a gap here. People need more than just a prescription. People need more than just saying, oh, it's menopause, you're going through it, you'll be all right. How did you get to that point?
Oh, Lord, it's the story of my life. It's a movie, as I call it. But the way God diverts us to our places of purpose sometimes could be as painful, a pain. But I lost my husband when I was working, I think 10 years for government. And when I went back to work, that period of grieving, but I had to go back to work in the end. So when I went back to work, I found myself feeling that when a person comes in and says she's got a headache, I found myself crying because I felt that, no man, this person, the headache has a solution. For instance, you can go buy your tablets. Maybe the person has been buying Panado for 3 weeks, and as she's coming to me, she's not coming looking for a Panado solution. She's coming for more.
Yes.
But then I had to be on the other side, like have a certain pain that I knew that Panado could not heal, so that I could also understand that that is how probably everybody is going around.
Yes.
That not every solution comes with a prescription. We just need to talk to someone. You need someone to be heard, make them heard, and bring that out of them. You understand?
Yeah.
Like have empathy. So God made me to go through what I had to go through,
to understand
so that I'm understanding and I feel how it is, and thus bring out a better thing out of that person, a better solution. Sometimes a patient will look and say, I don't need that Panado. I'm okay, doc. They just needed someone to make them to hear them, to make them see the other side.
No, you said something that's very important, that God sometimes, for him to redirect your purpose and show you where you need to be, it can come in the form of pain. For you to be able to understand the assignment you have, sometimes you go through a tough time to be able to understand your purpose and how you can give other people. Because for myself, I think a patient comes in today, they complain, my shoulder's painful, right? Or is a young lady, I ask, what do you do? Like, did you get injured and whatever? You can see when you ask a question and say, did you get injured? They say, oh, no, I didn't get injured, right? The second time the person comes, I have pain wherever. The pain comes as a trend that you start seeing. So what I realized when I met that patient is that there's something deeper than I'm not getting. And because of the different religions, when I asked them, okay, please take off your clothes so that I can examine you properly. I can see if there's any injuries they can. So the last time I met this person, she had bruises everywhere. I nearly sank. I was like, I've been giving this person painkillers. She's been saying, and after I said, let me see, she said, doctor, I'm actually not here for the pain. I'm just here to talk to someone so that you know what's happening with me. And if you can help me, help me. I'm like, okay, what's wrong? Why can't you, like, what's your plan? Do you want to stay in the situation? She's like, I'm tired. I've tried family and all those things. And like, okay, can I get you a psychologist? And you can put some form of exit plan and all those things. And at that time, I asked myself, am I stepping a boundary? Am I just giving advice, unnecessary advice that's not medical? Then I found myself not knowing, okay, as a doctor, what's my role in the situation? What can I say and what can I not say? So you, from a point of wellness, we know this person needs a psychologist, needs a family that supports them, because like I'm guessing support and also wellness is not just the doctor only. You need the physiotherapist, you need a psychologist, you need that. So when you face situations like this, how do you go about it? In form of like wellness. Yes, you treat the bruises and the pain. Now the pain, the emotional pain, how do you deal with it as a doctor?
Yeah. I think the way you even started with Oguti, you undressed her and see how she is and see the bruises. Because one thing for sure, it's like you stepped into a place where she was not thinking we're going to go into. Because sometimes we just quickly go, oh, it's a pain again, 1, 2. So you did a first step. And then now when you are saying, okay, do you want to stay? Now you are involving the person in being proactive about a situation that you know you are saving her life, actually.
Yes.
So when you step into a boundary that you think, as long as we have an oath, we are here to heal people, help people. So when a person comes to you and say, doc, actually it's not. So we do our part. You have talked to her. Then the referral to the best person, to a social worker, to a psychologist, is the best way. But you also, me personally, what I always do is like, you know what? I will pray with you so that everything will go smoothly. Even as we are going through to the psychologist, I have, for me, life is spiritual. And I will always put that, look, you're not alone. In fact, as a result, for now, I've got a group of wellness women. Because what I feel is that when a woman is in any situation, you cannot walk the journey alone.
Yeah.
So you collect and say, okay, you are not alone in this. Be it the process of psychology, be it weight loss that you need, be it grief, be it, but alone we cannot. Give him that confidence that I will be there for you no matter what. Don't be afraid to come to me.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we are there for each other.
So community
brings hope.
Yes.
You understand?
Because I think that situations and problems and certain mental and emotional burdens are isolating. When you don't feel seen, when you feel like nobody's going to understand, what can a doctor do? When someone comes to you and you say, oh, no, I actually have a community of women that are experiencing something. I remember when I had to go to therapy, I went to church. I asked my pastor, I said, my sister, I'm going through this. I don't know what to do. I'm not on medical aid. She said to me, you came to the right spot. I'm also a Christian. I believe in God and I'm a church girl, right? So when she told me, she said, oh, no, there's a community of women that do this. I went there and then they were speaking. Someone's like, oh, I experienced the same thing in this situation. That healed me a lot. It gave me perspective, and I didn't need to go to someone to give me antidepressants. I just needed someone to see me, to see my pain, to share my pain with me and understand, okay, I'm not just crying. I'm not just
being pity.
Yes, I'm not just a negative person. It's because something happened to me. You start seeing light the more you speak. The more you share with other people, you start seeing light. So it's good that you are a medical doctor that is trusted to give advice, and you are using your position and what God has blessed you with skills. I remember reading in the Bible that they chose certain people depending on their skills. Right? They chose whoever and whoever and whoever. They chose them that, okay, you are good with money, you are good with this. And those people went to school, they are doctors and whatever. And then they said, with all the skills you have, I'm putting the Holy Spirit in you so that you are able to execute that with wisdom and kindness. Which are the fruits of the Holy Spirit, right? So it means you said that God said, my sister, you're going to experience this pain so that I can show you where to go.
Amen.
Right? Even someone else there is like, oh, no, I can't, I'm too fat, I can be on TV, I'm this. Someone whose self-esteem is destroyed by what they're going through, and they meet someone like Dr. Sunshine. They come and you're like, oh, you want to lose weight? Oh, no. You can lose weight. Because for me, as a doctor who does not practice wellness the way you approach it, I just tell you, you need to change your diet. You need to exercise for you to lose weight. But you walk the journey. You restore people's self-esteem and how they see themselves and how they see their situations by just being there for them. So I just want you to share with me someone who has changed how you looked at wellness, like your patients or whoever. I know you said that your experience is the one that made you change a holistic approach of medicine, right? But was there any other patient that said to you, you saw and you're like, oh, I'm doing good. I changed someone's life.
Oh, Lord. I don't want to say she's also sitting there.
Okay.
But it's a whole lot of my patients. Like, let's say, for instance, today, I had seen a patient I saw in May, a white patient, young, 21-year-old. But when I referred them to the hospital, I called the mother. The mother was crying, saying, no, the life of, like, the apartheid is reversed. If we send them to a public hospital, as white people, they will not be acknowledged. Nobody will take care of them. But then, when I prayed, I'm like, you know what, Lord, I want that They understand that we are doctors to heal people. It cannot be about the race or color. He was in a life or death situation. Got to Steve Biko, got admitted. I've been praying with them. We've been updating me for the whole time. And you know when you think that it's going to be the worst every day.
Yes.
But then God comes through. So Ian Martins, they came today to come and tell me, doctor, he has been discharged. He's just one of many that when you are fully involved, you know, like it's all from your heart. And you pray for them. You pray with the people. You walk the journey with them. Like they send me messages, doc, if it was not for you. And I'm like, you know what? It's not me, it's God.
Yes.
It's God. It should be God's glory, not my glory.
glory.
But I'm glad God is using me in a way that impacts people in that while we thought of the worst and expected the worst, God says, I will come and shine through. Shine through you in a way that when you did not think.
No.
So me, it's to God be the glory.
So you are just a vessel of God.
And there's many others fell pregnant, others restored. It's beautiful to see.
Yes.
Relationships restored, people feeling back as they are human again because they've been dehumanized by certain situations.
Yeah.
But when they know that they're not doing it on themselves and not alone. And that you find someone who said, I don't understand. I don't believe in anything. When they come to you 6 months later and like, thank you. For what? You prayed with me that other day. You didn't even know that. You don't even remember that.
Yes.
So using what gifts God has imparted on you, don't take them for granted. I don't take it for granted. And I wish, Jay, let it just continue. All of us, we could change one soul at a time.
Yes. So with regards to mental health, I think everyone now, we're aware that people's mental health is like affected, and everyone knows that if I felt sad for too long, if I feel sad and things are happening, I need to consult, right? So how does wellness change people's mental health? Before you get to a psychiatrist, before we get to a psychologist, how does wellness and things that the people can do at home change their mental health?
Oh, Lord. It goes, each individual is different.
Yes.
Yeah? But one thing that I've realized with women, we end up losing, we stop taking care of ourselves. We stop doing the little things that we do. And for mental health, I want you to be active participant in the change of you, of how you view yourself, of what you are also going through, of what we also want to get through. So if your mental health, if you don't include certain things like exercise or spirituality, meditation, and all those things, things that feed your soul.
Yes.
You understand? Things that feed your soul, open your mind.
Yeah.
Things that instill positivity in you. For instance, me, I will put on my music. No matter how I feel, I'll put my gospel music as I start my day. And if I start my day with that music and I start with a prayer,
yes,
that will not change. You create a certain routine that works for you. Make sure that this illuminates you, that this brings you out. No matter what situation you're facing. Exercise, it opens my mind. It freshens up my ideas. I can run on the street for 20 minutes or 2 hours, but I know something positive will come out. So for other people, go and meditate. Go and sit in a corner and listen to yourself. Listen to what uplifts you.
Yes.
And that's it.
And
do you.
Yeah,
just
do
find
things that
you.
make
Exactly.
you happy.
Do you. Like dig inside of who were you before you were a wife or a mother.
Yes.
That person is there, and that happy person can still be revived in a better version now than before. So go back, because we can't be stuck with I'm a mother, I'm a what.
Take care of yourself.
Yes, find you.
For a lady that can relate to what you just said, that their whole identity has been motherhood, and they have let themselves go. They feel like my mukaba is this and I don't look good and all those things. Where can this person start from a doctor's perspective? If I was to come to your clinic and say, Dr. Sunshine, I'm not unwell, but I heard you speaking and you said that I must do this, but I've been trying all the diets. I've been trying this and that and that. I'm not losing weight. But there's an element, you can see this person is wearing a green top and this, right?
Brown.
And a brown. It's not complementing their look, right? And you can see with how they interact with you, or self-esteem is affected, right? Where does this kind of person start at home? Right? You talk to them today saying, I'm not too sad, but I feel like I've let myself go. What can I do at home to go back to self?
Find out, number one, at home is the home an environment that gives them peace to start with. Because if I say at home, if at home there's no peace to start with. But one thing for sure, if there is a TV and the person that is not giving you peace is closed in another bedroom, open that TV, open that YouTube. If it's not music, dance to the music. And there's Taibo, there's steps, buy a skipping rope. If you're not able to go, don't want to go to the gym, you don't feel like you will be. Because sometimes, guys, going to the gym and seeing those skinny girls doing that thing on the treadmill, it demoralizes you. It kind of makes you feel like, to you, I'm too fat, I can't. It's like now you think you're competing with that person. So at home, there's a lot you can do.
Yes.
Skipping rope, Taibo. I'm an old thingy. I used to work in Billy Blanks.
I don't even know.
Taibo, you see?
I don't even know what Billy Blank is.
There's Taibo by Billy Blanks. Those things are still there on YouTube.
Yes.
There's a space like this. Make use
of what you have. Yeah.
Make use of what you have. When you're able to afford the gym, you will go to the gym. But start small.
Yes, with what you have.
Start small with what you have and start cutting on things. Number one, like there's something I always believed in. Like the blood type for me, it's the best because it gives you what it is good for you, what's good for you for a lifetime. So if I guide you, okay, you stop starch, you'll be fine. And you will lose weight.
Yeah.
You know, those advices, and then you keep on keeping on.
And I think another thing that we need to not like focus on is people, there's a certain picture that people have, the small waist and the big bum, everyone feels like, I need to look like this, right? The Kardashians look like that, right? Because they bought the body. But you're athletic, right? If you don't wear and dress properly according to your body type, you will feel like you can't buy the same, me and you can't buy the same dress and feel like the dress must look the same, right? You look at the people that look like you. Don't compare yourself with that. And then, because when you do that, you still joy from yourself, right? Because now you're looking at it like, oh, why don't I have a small waist? Why don't I look skinny? And wellness is not that. The certain people, I was telling someone, I said, I cannot be skinny. I that's not me. I need to be a 76 to be an ideal weight. If I go less than, I look like I'm not okay. Like I look like I'm sick. And that's me, right? Someone else needs to be, according to their height, they need to be a 90. Someone else needs to be an 80. Someone else must be a 40. And it's okay. You don't need to look like Dr. Sunshine. I don't need to look like. Next thing you are having skin cancer because you want to be lighter than like Dr. Sunshine. Next thing you are damaging your liver because you get all those things that are making you lighter. That's not wellness. Yes, you don't need to look like certain people for you to be well and to fit in a category of wellness. Self-confidence is the one thing that is your wellness. If you feel good about yourself, if you can look at the mirror and say, oh, actually blush and orange blush doesn't look good on me, I must do a red, right? Then when you walk in a room and someone says, oh, you have an orange blush, that looks so nice. It's because you know what your body needs. When you wear a dress, if you know that you are curvy woman, you wear a certain dress. If you know that you have this kind of body, you wear this. Confidence is where the wellness. I feel like confidence is where the wellness is. And the moment you start saying, I don't, and confidence is here. Confidence is not about I bought clothes from Luella, I got clothes from wherever. You can buy from Sheep, you can get from Pep, from Marabastad, and you look very good, right? It's not about that. It's about how you feel about yourself, right? So you touched on something like community, right? So I had a patient. She was diabetic, right? And I said, okay, you need to stop this. I called the nutritionist to come and then say, okay, these are the food you're supposed to eat. I said, okay, your HbA1c is at this point and this is the aim. We need to get this in the next 3 months, right? I tell the patient comes. She said, oh, okay, I'm excited. I said, okay, you're coming back next week so I can see if your sugar is controlled. She comes back. And then I said, okay, I don't see any difference. She's like, Doc, it's very difficult. My husband drinks Coke every day.
It's there.
I said, okay, next you're coming on Wednesday. You come with your husband, right? I told him, I said,
it's a family affair.
This is a family business. When you buy groceries, we know in our house, we're not drinking Coke. In our house, we're this. Frying. We're not frying. We are roasting. In our house, this is what we do. Because when she changed her life for the better, it also affects you. Because if you are eating the Coke and she has diabetes, you are next, and you don't want to.
It's temptation.
Yes. Well, so you don't want to be in an environment where things are readily there. So community is very important, whether it's in a form of friends, in a form of family. People should be understand. I was speaking in this other event. I said, for you to be able to take care of yourself, you must know where you come from. You must know your family history. You must know what your mom has. If your mom has diabetes, then you go
likelihood.
Yes.
The likelihood.
Then you go see Dr. Sunshine and say, my sister, ekhaya, kune high blood, kune sugar, ndienzani.
Check.
Ndiyachekisha and then ndiyenzani next, ndiyarana, ndiyantoni, like all those things that you need to change.
Event at that time. Guys.
There's no word you expect.
This is hamba.
Yeah, like something like that. If you know yourself and where you come from, then you seek help for wellness and support from Dr. Sunshine early. Like you said, if you experience whatever you experience, there's ladies that have experienced your kind of pain. When they come to you and say, my sister, I heard your story and I think I need your help. I need you to help me because I don't see a way out of this, right? I personally, I'm the king when I was still young, and I think that I use that. I always say that that's my superpower. I'm able to understand myself and the people that have experienced my kind of pain, and I'm able to say something that makes sense to them.
That's giving hope, right?
Yes. I was there. You can also get out of this darkness,
And so it's not forever, guys.
Yes, it's not
can
forever.
Be dark for now, but when the light
will come in the morning.
You forget that there was even ever darkness.
Yes. So, Dr. Sunshine, the people will be asking, this lady, she spoke about wellness. What are the things that you see in your clinic that people come with that you help? The kind of conditions that people come in and they say, okay, I want, the most common one will say weight loss. What are the other things? Man. Yes. What are the other things that people come in and say, okay, I need you to help me with this. My confidence is...
No. Amachubaba. How do you call Amachubaba, man?
Amachubaba, guys.
I wonder that thing, it kills everybody. It's esteem. Chubaba acne. And should I touch? Oh, and women wellness. Women wellness in that they get to have hormonal imbalance.
Balances, yes.
And unfortunately, or fortunately, when a woman is married and they've got low libido, no way, I'm here to help with that. Yes. There's no way I'm still alive. Yes. Because what brings the family together, we cannot run away from the fact
God said
Adam
that should be done.
It's not Adam and Steve.
Mhm.
So we must be realistic in that.
Yes.
That's part and parcel of wellness
Yes.
in the family.
All she's saying is
Yeah,
that sex is part of the
oh
family.
yes, guys. Even when you
Mhm.
are stressed, please, it's a distressor.
Mhm.
It is.
Yes.
It's the fact that we are not allowed to talk about it as
it.
open as we should be.
Mhm.
But it is part and parcel of what breaks and what builds.
So from that, when you say libido, as a medical doctor, I know that when you get to a certain age, like 45 to 55, that's when you pre-menopause and you go into menopause. Do people come who are in menopause and say, my sister?
And when go wrong is what do we have? There's a lot. There's medical, depending on the price that you can afford.
Yes.
There's a laser machine that restores everything that is down there. It brings it back to its originality in a way. And then we can also prescribe medication hormonal therapy. But
there's a lot that can be done.
So I'm afraid to
say everything. So if you are a mama and you're starting to experience dryness, you are experiencing low libido, and your periods are irregular, everything that comes with menopause, Dr. Sunshine,
we restore. We restore everything.
And you know what I like about your practice? You're not just any other person who went and did aesthetics. You're a medical doctor doing aesthetics, right? So for a young girl who says that I want to do the same thing that she's doing, is there any courses that you did, any certificates that you need to have so that they can start their own thing?
Oh yes, sure. It's even on the FPD program, they also have an aesthetic diploma.
Okay.
But I did it with the American Aesthetic Society. They have a conference coming now in July. I always send to the young ones. And as myself also, I come and say, okay, I've got this. You can learn, I teach you. Okay, so that you can also be able to say, okay, you are ready to go in, knowing already what to expect, what you want to learn. Are you going to be comfortable with this?
Yes, okay.
There's a whole lot. But I'm happy that FPD has the diploma besides other people, besides the ones from America and Spain as well.
Oh, okay.
But if anyone wants to, because it's a gap that needs to be still filled. There's a lot for everyone.
Yes.
It helps your GP practice. You know, like even the IV drips.
Yes.
They help everybody. Like you have an immune booster, you've got for skin, you've got for fatigue, you've got, we're helping people in so many ways.
Yes.
You understand?
Oh, that's amazing.
Come
guys.
and learn, and like knowledge is forever.
Yes. So if you want to know, you know the right person to contact. Yes. So thank you. Thank you a lot. And
there's something I'm joking.
No, if you have something to say, you can say it. You're more than welcome. We're not just on the script only. You must also share what you want to say. Is there anything that you want us to talk about?
I wanted to thank you guys. I don't know how I got to be here, but I wanted to thank you.
No, girl, talent is seen by God, and God will always direct us to the right people. You deserve to be in this room, and you deserve to be here and speak. And God knew that you sitting here, someone else needed to hear the word. That sometimes God redirects you through pain, right? And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sure when you're experiencing the pain, you didn't look this gorgeous. I'm sure
I don't even look at the mirror. You know when you're going through, go. You don't look at the mirror.
But look at you now, girl. You look amazing. Body is giving, like face card is giving. I'm telling you. So
it's
you deserve
journey of life.
Yes, everyone has a story to tell, and you don't walk around wearing your problems, right? But I'm so glad you came. I'm really happy that you came here, and then we had to have this conversation. I'm definitely going to come to your clinic and we will talk more personal. And thank you.
I'm coming to Venda.
Yes, and you'll come to Venda. I'll show you Nandoni Dam and Kruger National Park. There is Kruger.
Yes.
Yes.
Uzanenye.
Yes. Thank you, Doc.
Guys.
Yes, I need
Off
to
the camera.
conclude. Yeah, I need to conclude. What is one wellness myth that you've heard and you're like, oh, irongule.
Yo,
Nitata niyaxoka, guys.
guys. Kuthiwa skinny is the it. Yo, it's a lot.
Just to give me one. Batheni yabo girl.
I know, yo. Guys, the one here, yo, I don't want to say, but
say it.
Leyo kubuthi mawunempundu perfect. That is all. Grand.
Nami ndiyayazi leyo.
But therefore you have it all.
Yes.
Okay.
And I go right.
Mawunempundu it's perfect. It's perfect for who?
For who?
For what? The ones who look or for you?
You see, nami guys impundu ndinazo but ndiyazi athletic body ndiyayithanda nami.
Banempundu ne-boobs nesincinci. That's a TV thing. Ngabase TV.
It's not real life.
Guys, it's not real life. We are all made in different
families and genetics.
In different shapes. Appreciate Leo this is the one I am. There's no perfect specimen.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sunshine. Guys, be yourself. Your body type is perfect the way it is. So thank you and accept who you are.
Accept who you are and embrace. When you are embracing, like you are lighting up.
Yes.
Because this is me. There's no other. You are very genuine. You are very authentic. You are you. There's no other. There's uniqueness in each and every individual. So this fun.
Thank you, Dr. Sunshine, for coming. It was so nice having a conversation with you. You've changed my life too.
To be continued.
Yes, to be continued. We'll come visit you at your practice, So I want you to tell people where can they find you and the contacts, how can they reach you and any platforms where they can search you because people these days use different social media platforms.
You can find me, Dr. Sunshine Mbewana at Intercare Mall at 55. As your family GP practitioner. They call me Dr. Pastor. For whatever reasons, I love that though. And my new wellness clinic is in Monavoni. It's 24 Tulip Road. But we are still establishing social media platforms details to be written on the description box.
Thank you, Dr. Sunshine, for coming. I'm thanking you again to the Doctor's Corner, and we'll want you to come back and we'll talk more about motherhood and we'll talk more about wellness,
parenting.
Yes. So
adulting.
Yes.
The scams of our lives.
Yes. It's still your favorite village girl, Dr. Dakalo Ndouvhada, and this was the Doctor's Corner podcast. See you on the next episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your family, share with your friends. And let's have more conversations on the comment section. Thank you.